We are working with IXL EKK. We're going to tile a rectangle. We're going to find out the area. Now remember, the area of an object is the inside of it. Or what I like to say is area equals all of it, all of the inside. So whenever we move these tiles over to this rectangle, we are going to be covering every inch of it, but the tiles are not going to overlap. I have a little chart that can help us. Give me just one moment, I'll pull it up. All right, let's go ahead and start adding tiles to this shape. 2 tiles. So this shape is 2 tiles wide. How tall do we think it would be? Well, it's already 1 tile tall. 2 tiles tall. 2 tiles tall. So I'm going to go fill in the last one. And I'm going to label that this shape is 2 tiles tall, and I've already labeled that it's 2 tiles wide. But how many tiles are on the inside? Well, that's where we just end up counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the area of this shape is 4 square units. Now, some of you who are into multiplication might be noticing something. 2 times 2 is 4. And we'll talk about multiplication in area as we continue on in area, but in area, when you multiply how wide a rectangle is by how tall it is, you will get the area. Right now we're just practicing with squared units, but that's another way for us to double check ourselves. Let's go on to another problem. Okay, let's start tiling this rectangle. 2, 3. So this shape is 3 square units wide. And how tall will it be? Well, it's 1 square unit, 2 square units, 3 square units tall. I'm going to label that on the left-hand side. So if it's 3 tall and 3 wide, some of you who know your multiplication skills might already be multiplying 3 by 3. And I would hope that you would come up with 9. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We also have rows and columns we could use. In this in this row here, oh, my square units are running away from me. Let me draw a little line. We've got a row right here, and then we've got a row right here. And in each row there are 3 square units, so we can do 3 plus 3 plus 3. We also have columns as well. And I have a column right there full of 3, a column of 3, and a column of 3. So you can also add your rows and add your columns to find out the area. And the area of this shape is what? It is 9. Okay, we'll do one more. Okay. Let's fill in some tiles here. Let me label it with how many tiles on the bottom? 2. So it is 2 tiles wide. And how many tiles tall? Well, 1 tile, 2 tiles, 3 tiles, and 4 tiles tall. Let me label that. And some of you with your multiplication, you're already thinking 2 times 4 is 8, Mrs. Stallcup. Our area is 8. Well, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. And if I do rows and columns, let's split this into 2 columns because it is 2 unit squares wide. And let's make 4 rows. I know I'm not a robot, so my rows aren't exactly equal, but we can do 4 rows with 2 in each row. 2, 4, 6, 8, or we can count columns and count by 4s. 4 plus 4 is 8. So this rectangle is 8 squared units. So this is how you will be doing this IXL task. You'll be covering it up with unit squares and then writing down how many square units make the area.